Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today we've got a review of a Bluetooth speaker. This is a multifunction Bluetooth speaker. This is the BQ-615. You can pick this guy up on Amazon for $32, I believe. I will leave a link in the description below where you can check that out. This guy has an LED panel in it that plays back some LEDs while you're listening to your music. It also has an FM radio function and 3.5 millimeter input, and it also has a micro SD card as well. So this guy has plenty of inputs and plenty of function, especially for a $32 price point. But is it worth it? Let's check it out now, and we'll show you guys if it is. On the back, you have some of the specifications. It's Bluetooth 3.0 with EDR, so it is Bluetooth 3, not 4, just so you know. It does have a total output of 6 watts. There are two 3-watt speakers in this guy. There's an FM frequency that goes from 87.5 megahertz to 108 megahertz when you're listening to the radio. There is a 3.5 millimeter audio line in, and obviously a built-in lithium-ion rechargeable battery so that you can charge that via micro USB. Let's get into the package real quick, and we'll show you guys what the package is like. It's a nice package. They've got this guy in it with a magnetic flap. Nice gift package. If you were to try to get somebody a gift or need to get somebody a gift, you could do that. And this guy comes packaged very, very well, actually, as I'll show you when we get into it. Now, this guy comes in a couple different colors. There's a black, there is a red, which we have, and then there is a blue and a white. We happen to have the red version here, so that's the one we'll be reviewing today. So magnetic clasp there opens this guy up. This is your speaker itself. It's kind of meant to stand on end, which is interesting, and you'll have all of your major functions as far as push buttons on the top here. I'll go over these in just a second. And on the back you'll have a slot for SD card, your on-off switch, and so on, and we'll go over that in just a moment. The packaging, again, as I said, is excellent. They did a great job at the packaging on this. It's rock solid packed in there, so you're not going to have to worry about anything happening to it in shipment, or if you're going to store it, you can always store it in this box too. They do kind of pack everything in there nice and tight for you. So that was something that we were impressed with the packaging that they did. Now here's a thank you card. This is from DYJ, the brand DYJ. These are the guys that are selling the speaker, and they basically want to thank you. And if you have a good experience, you can go onto Amazon and leave them a quick review, a positive review. It only takes a couple seconds, so that would be awesome if you would do that for them. They do give us a couple accessory cables here. They give us a 3.5 to 3.5 millimeter audio input cable in case we want to hook up a device that does not have Bluetooth, so that's awesome that they give us that. And then they give us a standard USB to micro USB cable, which is about a 2.5 foot cable, which is nice. It's not super long, but not super short either. Some of the makers are putting in these little less than 1 foot cables to recharge this guy. This gives you a little bit more room, and the fact that it's micro USB means you can use any cable that you would like as well. So excellent from them. They do give you a user manual here. It is one side is laid out in English, which is nice, and Chinese on the other side. And what I mean by nice is that it's well laid out. You can read it, and it does have a lot of information. The weight on this guy, the dimensions are 165 millimeters by 66 millimeters if you needed to know. The playback time is about 8 hours, depending on how much or how high your volume is. The higher the volume, the less playback time you're going to get. You're going to get that Bluetooth communication range of that standard 10 meters or 33 feet. It supports A2DP profile and AVRCP profiles, just so you know. Again, Bluetooth 3.0. And there are some other specifications on here. If you want to pause this real quick, you can check those out as far as sensitivity, SNR, and distortion, and all that stuff. It does use, again, you can put it up to a 32 gig micro SD card in here, which is excellent. They do have some of the other features they're listing on here. There's that I'll go over when we actually turn the speaker on and actually pair it up and show you what it sounds like. They have the light mode button here. That's one of these 3 buttons on the top here that there's 6 modes that you can go into. You can have the light off. You can do a 4-color light switch, a red light flash, green or blue, or white lights always flash. So you can go through several different functions on this guy for the LED panel, which is excellent. Then the radio, you also have the radio as well, and that worked pretty good. It takes a little while to scan in because it starts you at a kind of a low band, but once you get scanned into a channel, you're good to go. So let's power this guy on, pair him up, show you what it sounds like, and then we can go from there. So it has a dedicated on-off switch in the back, your USB, micro USB for charging, and your line in for your 3.5mm headphone or aux jack. And then you have your TF card and a little LED light here, and the TF card is actually your micro SD card, which it'll take up to 32 gigabytes. So let's turn this guy on real quick.
Bluetooth already opened. Waiting for Bluetooth connecting.
Okay, so since we don't have it paired up, it's flashing quickly to let you know that it's waiting for pairing. Obviously, the voice told us that it was waiting for pairing, and it's doing this cycle through all of the modes right now. You'll get like a steady green, a steady blue, the white, and then, you know, the red as well. And there are other modes as well that I'll go over when we pair this up and play a couple tracks for you, or at least one track to give you an idea of what the actual sound quality is like. The call quality was excellent, by the way. There is a pinhole microphone on the top. We had no problems hearing them since the sound on this is actually really good, and they didn't have any problems with this microphone picking us up, so that's good to know as well, that your call quality is also pretty cool on this guy too, especially for the $30 price point. Now this guy comes up as the BQ-615, of course, and we will pair it up. And then we will show you guys...
Bluetooth connected successfully.
Okay, so now we'll show you guys some music real quick. Turn the lights down. So anyway, that was a dubstep track, and that was not at full volume. The sound, as you could hear, was pretty crisp, and the bass was actually very decent on this, which kind of surprised us. So if you're looking for something that can handle the bass, this guy certainly can. And as you can see, the light show, I kind of cycled through some of the modes that they have there. They have 6 in total. It does go through these modes until you get to off, which means, I mean, obviously the music will still play, but you do not have any of the lights going. It's going to save you on battery life a little bit, and may not be as distracting, like say if you have something on while you're trying to go to sleep or something like that, and you want to kind of turn the lights off. They give you the ability to do that, which is excellent. On the top, you do have 3 buttons here. They're kind of flush buttons. You can't really feel them. The middle one obviously is for your Bluetooth connection. The TF is for your micro SD card, and the FM is for the FM radio, which works pretty well. You do have a dedicated play pause button, which is to also answer your phone call. The reverse track, forward track, which is also your volume up and volume down. You'll have to hold to increase your volume and tap to forward your track, that type of thing built into the same buttons there. So overall design great. The rubberized feel on the end makes this guy kind of sit pretty rock solid on your desk, and the LED panel looks pretty cool when it's going. We didn't have any problems with it, and we're pretty impressed. If you want to test out the FM radio real quick, it's very simple.
Radio.
Right. You don't hold it down, you just press it. So there you go. I was already on a station. So not bad at all. This guy does a lot.
Already opened, waiting for Bluetooth connecting. Bluetooth connected successfully.
So it just reconnected to my phone since it was already paired. So you've got that and you don't have to repair it anymore. Awesome speaker in a small package that offers a lot for a $32 price point. You get an FM radio, you get a Bluetooth speaker, you get a basically an MP3 player through your micro SD card. So all in all, we're very impressed. They did a great job with this guy. This was, again, the BQ-615 multi-purpose Bluetooth speaker. Again, you can pick it up on Amazon. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any comments or questions about this guy, please leave them in the comments section below, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Please like and subscribe. We'll check you guys out on the next video.